Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am limitless, boundless, conscious energy masquerading as a human being named Mercedes Alexis. In today's video, God told me to tell y'all that God is everything. I am is everything. Your awareness, your consciousness is everything, is all that there is. Your awareness, your consciousness is God. There is no separation. There is only one awareness. Awareness is indivisible. Nothing exists outside of awareness. Nothing exists outside of God. Nothing is beside God. Nothing exists outside of I am. Everything exists within I am. I am is everything. I am is limitless, boundless, formless, pure potential. All that there has ever been, all that there is, and all that there ever could be is within I am. Now, there is no separation. I am has never been separated, and I am will never be separated. It is indivisible. It is everything. It is the life and the substance of everything. But we condition I am. We limit I am. When we say, when we think, when we feel, I am this or I am that, we limit I am. When we say, I am this age or I am that age, I am from here or I am from there. When we think, I am depressed or I am happy, I am struggling or I am at peace. When we feel, I am aware of having this, I am aware of lacking that. I am aware of being this, I am aware of not being that. We condition I am. We limit I am to our awareness of being, our belief, our expectation. But I am is limitless. I am is conditionless. I am is formless. I am is the pure potential substance that forms everything, but that is no thing. I am is God. I am is consciousness. I am is all that there is. God is all that there is. You are consciousness. You are I am. You are God. I was watching this show with Deepak Chopra from 2015. I believe it was called Curious Minds. In this particular episode, he was interviewing Rupert Spira, the non-duality teacher that I absolutely love. And Rupert gave such an amazing example of consciousness and the different forms that it takes within the 3D that I wanted to share to further explain and help you understand what I mean by there is only consciousness. We are consciousness. You are consciousness. Everything is consciousness in one of its infinite forms. But consciousness is all that there is. God is all that there is. The example that Rupert gave is, think of it like you have a bucket of water and you sit it outside and it's cold. So some of the water freezes, even though there was only one substance in the bucket. There was only ever water in the bucket. It takes on a different form and a different name when parts of it freeze and become ice. But really, it's still just the water. And eventually the ice will melt and return back to the water. That is a great example of consciousness because all that there is consciousness. But consciousness takes on different forms. It takes on the form of people. It takes on the form of animals. It takes on the form of places. It takes on the form of things. It takes on the form of experiences. But all that there is consciousness. The only substance is consciousness. The only substance is I am. The only substance is God. That is the only substance that there is to form itself into infinite forms. But there is only consciousness. In Rupert's example, we are like the ice within the water that has frozen because the water is consciousness. And the frozen forms within that consciousness are the identities that we take on when we see ourselves as a human being, when we see ourselves as this or that, when we limit I am in this way or that way. But once the physical body is no more, those identities melt away. Those limitations melt away. Those conditions that we put on consciousness, that we put on I am, that we put on the God that we actually are, melt away. And we go back into the consciousness that we always were, into the consciousness that is all, into I am that is all. Luckily, we can allow ourselves to melt back into consciousness before the body is no more. We can allow ourselves to let go of the limitations, to let go of the conditions, to let go of the identities that we put on I am, and allow I am to be what it is: limitless, boundless, pure potentiality that is all, that is life itself, that is God itself, that is conditionless, that is limitless, that is all, that is indivisible, that is God. That is non-duality. Understanding that there has never been and there will never be any separation between you and God, and therefore any separation between you and anything. I am is God. Your awareness is God. Your consciousness is God. Consciousness is God. There is no separation. There is only consciousness. There is only what you are aware of being. You are the sole creator of your experience. You are the God of your experience. Allow I am to be all that it is. Allow yourself to be all that you are, beyond all conditions, beyond all limitations, beyond all illusions of the 3D world of separation. Thank you so much for watching. I trust that this video was helpful for you. Have an amazing day.